So today we are going to see a TCS mock Vita problem, which was Philal and coin. Okay, so we'll read out the problem description and understand it. The problem solvers have found a new island for coding and named it as Philaland. These smart people were given a task to make purchase of items at island easier by distributing various coins with different value. Manish has came up with a solution that if we make coin categories starting from $1 till the maximum price of the item present on the island, then we can purchase any item easily. He added following example to prove his point. The maximum price of item is $5, then we can make coins of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to purchase any item ranging from $1 till 5. Now Manish, being a keen observer, suggested that we could actually minimize the number of coins required and give following distribution $1 to 3. According to him, any item can be purchased one time ranging from $1 to 5. Everyone was impressed with him. Okay, so we'll understand that the maximum price of an item is $5. Okay, so maximum price of an item could be $5. The Manish said we can use this as a range from 1 to like $5 and purchase the item at any price till $5. So it can be $1, it can be $2, $3, $4, or can be a maximum price of $5. Okay, so we'll move to the next slide so we could understand this. So this is the input provided. Okay, so these are the number of test cases. Like you can see in here, first line contains integer test cases and the next line contains the maximum amount. So the maximum amount can be 10 and 5. Okay, and the output is 4 and 3. So we'll see how the output is came. Okay, so 10. Okay, so maximum price could be 10. Okay, now we'll just move to the next slide. Okay, for the explanation, for test cases 1, n is equal to 10. Okay, this is our maximum amount. According to Manish, we could range it from 1 to 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3 to 10 must be distributed. But as per Manish, only 1, 2, 3, 4 coins are enough to purchase any items ranging from $1 to 10. Hence, minimum is 4. Likewise, denominations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hence, answer is still 4. Okay, so now the maximum price is $10. So either we can use 1, 2, 3 and 4, or we can use 1, 2, 3 and 5. Okay, so even if the maximum price is like 10, we can purchase the item in this value also, and if the value is like at 10, so we can also purchase the value the maximum item at 10. Okay, so the both conditions satisfies this value and we can purchase the item. Similarly, if the maximum price is like 5, so Manish can distribute coins like $1, $2, $3. So the total sum will be 6. So Manish can purchase the item of $5 in $6. And also here it is 1, 2 and 4. So the total is also 7. So using this also he can purchase the item of 5. For both of the conditions, the like the coins he is holding is 3, so the output will be 3. So now we'll see the logic now. Okay, so the logic goes like this. If the maximum price is like $1, okay, so we can use $1. If the maximum price is $2, we can use $1 plus $1. Okay, that will be 2. But remember, the rules are like that we can only use a value for once. Okay, so we cannot duplicate the value, like we cannot take $1 twice. Okay, so $2 is not possible for this condition. For $3 we can use $1 and one of $2, so we'll get 3. Again for $4 we can use $2 plus $2, but as I said earlier we cannot do that because it is duplication, so this cannot happen. For making $5 we can use, like as we just discussed previously, we can use $1, we can use 2 and 3 to get the maximum of 5. Okay, so we are not duplicating the values. For 6 it will be 4, it can be 4 and 2. For 7 it can be 4, 2 and 1. Okay, for 8 we have to use two $4. Okay, so again you can see the pattern, like $2 cannot be made, $4 cannot be made, $8 cannot be made. So you can see the pattern that anything which is 2 raised to from 0 to value of n is cannot be made. So this is the problem which will be using a math. So the logic would be, if the value is 2 raised to power n is less than the amount, we'll be carrying it in the bag and we'll print the coins in the bag. Okay, so for okay, so this is not in the test cases. If we have $100, the maximum amount the item could have is 100. Okay, so we can do it like 64. Okay, 64, 32 and 4. Okay, so this gives us maximum amount of 100. But what if the price was 50? So we cannot use like 64, 32 and 4 to make such amount 50. Okay, so we add values like 1, 2, 4, 8 and such that so it becomes 50. Okay, so this is how it works. The maximum value can be 100, the value can be 50, the value can be 43, the value can be 41. So the condition is we must have all the coins which can satisfy these conditions. Okay, so we'll move to the code. So what we did here is we imported math, as we are going to use power. So we did from math import power. We took the number of test cases in t. We used a while loop. Okay, so if the test cases are 2, we'll use while loop and print answer for the test cases. X is what we call like count, to count the number of coins in bag. A is input amount. Okay, so maximum input amount. So as we discussed in logic, while the power of 2, Okay, 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2, 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 4 is less than the amount we increment the coin in the bag, and then we print, like, then we print how many coins are there with us. So we'll just run this code. It is a very simple one, just requires basic math. So we'll just do that. Okay, we'll just run it again. So for output to 10 we have output of 4, so it will give us 4. For output of 5 we have 3 coins in the bag, so it gives us output of 3. So this is how it works. Okay, we can, I think we can do like this is just, we'll just input the amount, like, okay. Okay, the value is for 10, the value is 4, and we'll get the value 3 for 5 in here. Okay, 4 and 3, just like that. So thank you for watching this.